Hi friends, today we're going to talk about glassware. Glassware is obviously very important, especially if you're having guests over. Now I tend to source my glassware for special people in mind, and also my children and also myself. I in particular really like to drink my favourite glass of wine in the evenings out of a cut glass, and I actually found this one in particular from a thrift shop. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm all for recycling, and I really love this type of heavy set crystal glass that I can really get my hand around and have a good drink from. And I also think that it's very kind of vintage looking and very retro. It's also something that my mother would drink from, which is obviously it sends me back to some nice place where my mother's around. But as you know me, I do like to mix my glassware like I do with my interior. There's some really lovely glasses, drinking glasses out on the high street at the moment. It's very tempting to go really high end, but it's so expensive, and I really think personally you have to think that you may have lots of guests around, and to kind of get just two very pricey champagne flutes, for example, wouldn't really cut it. Certainly not with my girlfriends when they come round, who would be getting the best flute, as it were. So I've got some here with me to show you from high street shops. Now these I think are particularly lovely. These are black wine glasses, and I also have a martini glass here, and they're actually from Zara, Zara Homeware, and I'm fortunate enough in Richmond, Surrey, to have Zara Homeware on my high street, and I actually sourced these in the sale, so I'm really quite chuffed with that purchase. And yes, and I also got a few champagne flutes as well for an upcoming dinner party, so I'm really quite thrilled. They just would look so good, contrasting with some white, perhaps, table napkins and some white plates at the dinner table. Also, because I quite like mixing vintage with contemporary, I have these beautiful champagne flutes, and I pretty much think that they're hand blown, because each one is slightly different from the other. And these are from Oliver Bonas on the high street also. Really good price. Now all these high street shops have still got their homeware sales on at the moment. So as I said, I'm thrilled about that. I'd like to hear what you have to say and your ideas also about where to source some really nice glassware. I know House of Fraser have also got a good sale on at the moment, as have John Lewis. And obviously it's January the 27th, 2014, so those sales won't be ongoing, so I'd get them there quick if I were you. And that's it today for glassware. Next week we'll be talking about lighting and how lighting is important to set the mood, even for family as well. So it's been great talking to you, and I hope you enjoyed today's look at glassware, and I hope you have a good week. Bye for now.